Well, hello, friends. I want to welcome you to Hope Summit 2018. Yeah, woo is right. My name is Della Ferguson, and I'm honored to be the chairperson for, there's the emotions. They just come right up, As soon as I say it, it's like we are here. It's been months in the making, and it's arrived. So I'm the chair of the Hope Summit 2018, as well as the Journey to Hope Moose Jaw team. It is with great joy and gratitude that the Hope Summit 2018 team welcome you to the sacred time and space. I have no doubt that your heart is going to be touched this afternoon, and your soul is going to be inspired by what you're about to experience. We believe in storytelling. We believe that storytelling has a power to connect us to each other, to contribute to our personal growth, and to call us into action in our own lives and in the lives of those around us. We believe you will experience that power this afternoon. This is our second Hope Summit event. We hosted our first one 2 years ago, where 7 speakers shared their stories of how they broke down barriers in their own lives so that they could find more of their potential. They inspired hope. Since that time, we created the Hope Summit Legacy Project, thanks to Greg Olson, our technical wizard who created professional videos that we have posted online with accompanying questions for self-reflection. We also worked in partnership with Lori from Prairie South School Division, who created a curriculum that coincided with the learning outcomes in high school so that students could link into those videos, go through the self-reflection questions, and learn through life. So the Hope Summit 2016 legacy, it lives on. When the time came to dream again, our dream team reappeared, and a group of 20 passionate individuals, each with a heart that beats for our community, came together. And together we sat with Hope Summit 2018. The visioning began, the dream unfolded, and what a privilege to work with these amazing people. You see our team as all the ones that'll have a little glittery scarf on, and I'm so grateful for them, and I'll name them near the end. We named our goal to inspire hope. And when we wondered what theme might guide us, Lori's comment was, what about Emily Dickinson's poem, "Hope is a Thing with Feathers," to which the room ignited with a resounding, "That's perfect." Creative genius went to work, and voila, we had a brand new logo. I hope you read the details of that logo within our program, because the details are inspiring in and of themselves. And so this year, we set about the task of inspiring hope, and we moved into the world of multimedia to do so. So this year, we would share hope through personal stories, through personal songs, through videos, and more. Friends, hope is real, and today, it is palpable. The work of the content committee was determined. Find 4 speakers who would share on a diverse set of topics that inspire hope. And in the first week of July, the names were announced. Elise Ramsey, Dwayne Williams, they're not sitting where I was thinking they were, Wanda Campbell, and Caleb Moses. And from that time until now, those 4 inspirations have been processing their journey, writing their story, choosing symbols to represent their stories, and owning their stories. And our content team acted as encouragers, supporters, and coaches for their process. And each of us have been absolutely amazed by the journey that you have taken us on. And multimedia, I said, and to have such an endeavor, well, you need that techie Greg at work. Greg and Heather and James are our technical crew. Greg is our mastermind for all things technical, and I can't thank him enough for that. I'd like to highlight our support team. We have, right near the back, Donna Boyer and Tiana Gross and Gabby Turcott, who are from Canadian Mental Health Association. And they are here offering support in case anybody finds themselves that triggered by strong emotions, then they're here as support people. So if you feel that, if you feel overwhelmed and you need to leave, I just ask that you would check in with them. And if you're okay, give them a thumbs up on the way out. And if not, they will just come out with if you don't give a thumbs up, all right? Because we want to care for you. We care about you. As you see by our program, we have a break in the middle where there is going to be a lovely lunch that's going to be served by Morley Ellis Catering. And this is an opportunity to connect with speakers and musicians and, of course, go to the washroom, which is right out in the lobby. We're going to return at the second half, and you're not going to want to miss any of this. So, friends, let's get this summit started. I'd like to invite Donna Boyer, Branch Director of Canadian Mental Health here in Moose Jaw, to share about the Hope Sings project.
I always have to adjust. At least I can see over the podium today. This is our second Hope Summit, and on the committee we decided that we wanted to do something to begin the summit with. And it's also Canadian Mental Health Association's 100th year of being an organization. So CMHA started back in with a meeting. It was a meeting of a group of people that met over tea at Mrs. Dunlop's drawing room in February of 1918. And one of the things that people were looking at was the soldiers returning from the First World War, and there weren't any services for them, for their families, and basically in the communities there was very, very little services for people that were struggling with their mental health. Dr. Hicks was outpatient psychiatrist in Toronto, and he was inspired by the energy in the community and what needed to be done. And we still see that energy in the community now. There's so many people that are anxious to get things done. The Canadian Mental Health Association was established, or what it's now called, Canadian Mental Health Association, in April 26th of 1918. Now this is where Della's starting to get a little concerned, because I'm only in 1918 and we still have another 100 years of history to cover. But I'm going to skip 100 years. Della and I met, I was trying to figure out what we could do for the 100th anniversary, and we met and we thought, well, maybe we could develop a song that would work well for the Hope Summit, which we were in the midst of planning, and also work to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Canadian Mental Health Association. So that's where the idea of Hope Sings came about. So we were brainstorming some of the things that we could do. We wanted to establish a theme for the Hope Summits, not just for this year, but upcoming years as well. And so we set up a meeting with Jared Robinson of Nebulous. And in there we brainstormed some more, and with his knowledge and his expertise, we came up with an idea of developing a song with one of the performers that he was working with, and that's when we met with Nicholas Hennick. And it just seemed like the right fit, because Nicholas is in a frontline agency. He sees what's happening with people that are struggling, and CMHA was established to respond to first responders in soldiers. And so it just seemed like the right fit. So we came up with or I didn't. Nicholas and Jared came up with a song called Darkest Hour, which you've probably already heard. We released it on September the 10th. And we also were able to develop 3 commercials. We're going to be watching those over the next couple of hours here. You're going to see the first one in just a couple of minutes. So let's watch the first of the series of 3, It was produced by Jared Robinson in honor of Canadian Mental Health Association's 100th anniversary. And after, if you could go online and try and share it with social media, through social media, I'd really like to see this all over the place so that people can see the hope that is in these videos.
You wanted to make a difference. You wanted to save lives. They call you a hero. But the truth is, it's not easy. It's hard to be strong when you see things you can't unsee. You know you're not the only one, but no one may ever truly know how life has affected you. Maybe it's time to reach out.